my name is Ekaterina. Currently, I'm a researcher and PhD student in German University in München, but I'm presenting now the results of my master thesis written 1.5 years ago on identification and formalization of the implicit personal knowledge of the employee acquired him in course of work. First of all, motivation of this research is that currently in first world countries, the expectancy of life increases by 25.2%, which brings us to the point that in the next few years we will see a lot of people in pre-retired age who still work on the enterprises. By 2035, 20.7 million people in Germany will be age 67 plus years old. That's 16.2 million more than 5 years ago. And this number would only grow within a years. And it brings us to the point that these people would, after some time, retire, and then more people are retiring, the more knowledge is lost from the companies. Let's talk about the terminology in this speech. Is that all the knowledge can be separated into 3 big categories: is explicit knowledge, implicit knowledge, and tacit knowledge. The first one on the very bottom of it is a tacit knowledge. That's basically such a knowledge can be not even known by the carrier of this knowledge. For example, this is the ability of riding a bicycle, which occurs even without understanding the balance or vector of forces, or speech competence, which allows to create the complex sentence constructions by a child who doesn't know how, any rules of grammatic of the language he or she speaks. Tacit knowledge introduced into scientific into science by a researcher named Polanyi. This area of knowledge can be described as I don't know what I know. The next level of awareness and formalization of knowledge is implicit knowledge, where it becomes clear for both the bearer of the knowledge and those around him that he or she is a bearer of some knowledge that can be used for the benefit of the process. And this knowledge may be inaccurate, sometimes misinterpreted, but in this area, knowledge can be classified as I don't know what I fully know. And the third area is a pinnacle of knowledge evolution, is the explicit knowledge. There is basically all things what person know, what he or she able to, and it's also clear for everybody else. And in this formation, we can talk about the knowledge as I know what I know. Despite the fact that the solution of theoretical and practical problems related to formalization of knowledge has been actively engaged in the last 50 years, today the issue of knowledge formalization are particularly accurate, and research faces a new challenges. First of all, we can see that it's forecasted that, at least in Germany, the knowledge capturing would be rapidly decreased in the next 5 years due to very high cost of it. Basically, the cost of full retrieval of all knowledges from the person is $140,000 per person. And a lot of companies here are intentionally reducing knowledge transfer efforts. That brings us to organized forgetting, when the companies are fully aware of the cost and of the profits from this retrieval, and they are putting this apart to cut the costs of the production. And the only way to fix this is the automate knowledge transfer to cut these costs. Here, it brings us to the research gap of my research, is basically that the current method of capturing tacit knowledge are costly, sometimes inefficient and manual. And there is a lack of research on how artificial intelligence and large language models can be used to automate and scale this extraction. In my article, there's introduced the methodological foundation of my research is their use of natural language processing tool. On the article of produced by employees, there's documents, there's a big texts for knowledge extraction, and the special attention is given to the topic modeling as the method of one of the suitable tools. How the pipeline works on identifying the implicit knowledge. First of all, we complete the transcript of all interviews and all documents, so all the information that produces employee we're trying to capture in the text format. And then we trying to detect information entities in this retrieved documents and generate a descriptive latent model of this knowledge. And then we validate this knowledge and enhance the original knowledge base of the enterprise with this new retrieved knowledge. What's the theoretical base underneath this pipeline? It's basically two main hypotheses. First of all is the hypothesis of topic existence hypothesis. That means that each current term in every single document is specific to this exact document or article and associated with a topic from given set of topics. And second hypothesis is the hypothesis about independence of topics. That basically means that the occurrence of the specific term in the document belongs to the topic and not to the exact document. It depends, and this phenomenon depends only on the topic which the document belongs and can be described as a single probability distribution. Some practical results show us that we run the huge pipeline of data, approximately 1,000 articles. And our proposed methods can be used to create decision support tools to improve knowledge management and efficiency of the companies, and also develop training programs based on real-world experience of the expert. And on the picture, you can see how the topics were classified from all the knowledge retrieved from single employee, from the written text, and also from the recorded discussions. And as a conclusion, I can say that process of identifying and formalizing implicit personal knowledge can be based on semantic analysis and collection of the specialized interview texts, and applying latent parameters discovery through topics modeling methods. The high efficiency of implicit knowledge discovery is laid into the efficient methods. And in the future, my methods are planned to be extended with the neural network models and also with efficient storage. That's all from my side for this presentation. I will be happy to answer your questions.